Hey YouTube, this is Gavin Reed, and today I am gonna show you. I'm gonna show you that 50/50 that I'm gonna be working on today. It's a frog tank. All you need is some kind of container and a lid, and you're gonna need window and door caulking glue or caulking gun stuff. I don't know what it's called, but anyway. So you're gonna need that, and then you're gonna need a butter dish, that's what this is right here. I'll just take you off. Yeah, see, that's a country crock. But anyway, so have to move you on the tripod. Anyway, okay, so the country crock butter dish is cocked in, and then the soil is over here, and the water is over here. That's why it's called a 50/50, because it's 50/50. Literally. This one is anyway. Like 50 land, 50 water. And as you can see, it's not leaking whatsoever. Yeah, it's not leaking whatsoever. And you stick your finger down in the soil and it's not wet. So that's good. And what you're going to need, just throw this tripod out of my way. Anyway, so what you're going to need is, I already went through that stuff. And for a tree frog, I just take a turtle shell and smash it with a hammer. Well, not when the turtle's alive, of course. You know when you find one and it's like just an empty turtle shell? Yeah, that's what I do. And okay. So you wanna, no, sorry. A frog doesn't have to have a whole lot. It has to have shelter and like just some kind of shade. In fact, they'll make a little nest under there, but that would probably be fine for them. I mean, not very big at all. I don't plan on putting a huge frog in here either. If I was gonna put a big bullfrog in there, I would just leave the land empty, so he could just sit on there. But I mean, that would be a big frog. Anyway, so you're just gonna need a turtle shell and a stick for decoration. And all the stick's gonna do is, if your little aquatic animal cannot get out of the water, it will be there to save the day. And that's just a safety thing. But, so, there you go, your 50/50 set up. Close the homemade lid. Mine's pretty crappy, but hey, it works. If it runs, it rides, Jack. I made that up myself, don't take it. And, but yeah, that's it. That's really all you have to do. And this stuff takes probably, I'd give it a good 24 hours to just really dry on there. Mine dries in 3 hours, or it's rain ready in 3 hours, but I didn't use the right stuff. If you're gonna use the right stuff, buy door and window caulking glue stuff. I don't know what it's called, but hey, I think this will work. I mean, it is. I know it's waterproof, but I don't know if it's animal safe. But I don't think that really matters. I mean, 'cause like back in the olden days, I mean, you know how you put Frontline and crap on your dogs now? I mean, they didn't do that. And I think animals can take a lot more than you think they can. So I'm gonna put one of my tree frogs from in there in here if I can't find a just another one, which would be pretty simple. I mean, I'd just go on another herp and just get another one. But it's a stationary tank. You don't move it around a whole lot. I mean, it can be moved, but if you're gonna do that, you need to lower the water level so it doesn't splash into the land, unless you want the land muddy, and that's not good. And I put grass seeds in there. I mixed it with the soil. It's just potting soil, but hey, you know, whatever works. And I'm leaving this clear so when he gets in the water, I'll be able to see him. You know. Overall, this was a free tank for me because the wire, I already had it in my shed. The potting soil I found in a pot. Go figure. The turtle shell I found on the ground. The stick I found on a tree. And the butter dish is just an empty butter dish we were going to throw away. And the caulking, that's probably about 50 cents worth of caulking. So altogether, I didn't really spend anything at all on this. And I didn't even buy the caulking, actually. My dad, I asked him if he had any, and he said yes. And he just let me use it, and I gave it back to him. So, but in real assumptions, the case would cost you about $10. And then the butter dish, let's just say that's free because that's just trash. And then the caulking, that's 50 cents of caulking, so you got $10.50 right there. And then if you wanted to buy a little hutch, that's another $3. So 10, 11, 12, 13, $13.50. I don't have any money into this, so it's weird for me to be telling you how much this is going to cost, but as long as you have a container and you have I prefer clear containers, but it's safer for the, well, whatever, but if you don't have a clear container, have a clear top. But anyway, so container, butter dish, caulking, soil, water, stick, and a hidey hole. And that's all you really need. And this tank was all busted up. I had to fix it back there. It was leaking water the first time I put water in it. Leaked all over my windowsill. I still haven't cleaned it off, but whatever. And yeah, and it'll be like this pretty soon. I put grass seed in there, so it'll be like it'll start growing grass like this 50/50 is. This tank is doing beautifully. I mean, look at this. I have to get this one out of the way. But I mean, there's fish and everything in there, and I mean, just grass a-growing, everything where it would be in the natural wild. It's pretty interesting, actually. And now that I go herping, and I know what my salamanders do, I can look for them in the wild like that. So I always found salamanders in the water, but they'll be up under rocks and shit too. So that's cool. Alright, I guess that's my 50/50. I just got up. That's my 50/50, and I hope you guys learned something. And I hope you guys use this. And if you do, send me a video of it, or send me a link to your channel. Also, if you want, give me a topic to blurt my opinion about, because I love doing that. Alright, I'll see ya. This is Gavin Reed signing out, and see ya, Jack.